Hi Always, how are you? I am super sorry if I still sound sick. I hope everybody is doing super duper crazy excellent. I have missed you all so much. I am going to be coughing so much. I'm gonna be coughing so much. Thank you for the head pet, Shiroiga. Do I sound funny, Always? Do I sound funnier than usual? You sound fine, a little nasally. That's probably because I'm still congested. Thank you for the head pat, Kefgate. So, a lot of you probably already know I was sick. I had COVID. I still have COVID. Thank you for the head pat, Richard. I got it like, I don't know when I got it, but I started showing symptoms. What is today? Today's Monday. I started showing symptoms like, I think it was Saturday of like the previous weekend, not like the yesterday weekend, but the one a week ago. I started showing symptoms like then, and I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I'm still sick. I have pretty much been locked in bed the entire time, and it sucks. I miss Haru so much. I'm already hallucinating their streams. I'm here. I'm back. Let me welcome everybody in. We have a lot of people rolling in. I'm sick. We'll talk about that. Let me welcome everybody in first. Also, thank you for the bits, by the way, Chef Hathaway. Also, super sorry for all the coughing. Thank you for the head pat, Marcelin. Welcome in Richard Rebuttal. Welcome in Shiroga. Welcome in Chef Hathaway. Welcome in Zero Alek. Welcome in Abracadabra Alakazam. Welcome in Romlimo. Welcome in Kefki. Welcome in Eros. Welcome in Delphiman. Welcome in Nomo H. Sirth. Welcome in Surface Tenchi. Welcome in Marcelin. Welcome in Billy. Welcome in Almighty Funk. Welcome in the chicken. And welcome in to any friends who might still be lurking. I can see Haru. Time to take my meds. No! I won't phase it. You should be taking your meds. Don't take the meds that make me disappear. Those are dangerous ones. Those are bad ones. You don't want to take the medicine that makes me disappear. That is some powerful medicine. I actually found out. I found out over the past week while I was sick. I found out modern day cold medicine sucks. Doesn't work. You can get gosh, what's that stuff called? Pseudo, you sound weird. Were you smoking weed again? I've never smoked weed. Hi Kiwami, how are you? Sudafed. Yeah, I forget what the actual medical thing for it is, but it's not enough to just buy Sudafed either. I found out they have a type of Sudafed that they have, like, you can just buy it without going up to the counter at all. That stuff does not have epinephrine or something. I don't remember. It's some kind of thing that makes the cold medicine do the good cold medicine, and it works for like congestion and stuff really well. That is apparently. Hi Musbrook, thank you for the headband. How are you today? It's good to see you. They apparently don't sell that like without you going up to the counter of the pharmacy anymore, and the reason for that is apparently you can use that stuff to like make like meth. I don't know how. Codeine? No, not codeine. It's pseudo something. Pseudo something. Hold on, let me open up my phone. I have typed it enough that it immediately got put into like my auto type dictionary thing, because I was using it a lot over the weekend. Pseudoephedrine. Yeah, pseudoephedrine, that's the one. That stuff is still technically really easy to get. You walk up to the counter at the pharmacy and you're like, hey, can I get some pseudoephedrine? And they make you like flash your ID and they just give it to you. And I guess the thing that they do is like they keep an eye on anybody that's like buying that or something. If you're buying a lot of it, you're probably making that. Thanks for the tip, Haru. It's really good if you're sick. Hi, Peter Jojo. Thank you for resubscribing. for the 5th month. I'm so sorry. I hope you're having a nice day, Peter. Yeah, they keep an eye out for Mr. Walter Heisenberg, Breaking Bad. Thank you for the head pet, Peter Jojo. Let me get a drink on face. Let me get a drink. I'm out of touch. I'm out of touch. I've been gone for a week. I've lost my edge. Let me get a drink. They don't sell it in large amounts because it's so tasty. I would say, whenever I tried it, how would I put how it made me feel? I did a decent day and it'll end soon, Kazifi. Get some good rest, Peter Jojo. I took the pseudo ephedrine, and the way that it works. Hi, Prince Anime. Thank you for the head pat. I hope you're having a nice Monday. I took the medicine. It made me really sleepy, really cozy, really comfy. It made me feel hazy. Hazy is the best way I would put it. I've taken like edibles and stuff before, and they didn't really like work on me. But maybe that's the feeling of being like high or something like that. I felt kind of like out of it. Yeah, I felt fuzzy. I felt kind of dizzy. I felt really warm and relaxed, and I just wanted to like lay around and snooze all day, but in a good way. It felt pretty nice. It felt pretty nice. Yeah, touch fuzzy, get dizzy. I was Yoshi. I was Yoshi this entire week. Hi, Izestiel. How are you? But as you can tell, Onefees, I'm still pretty sick. I'm still pretty sick. I'm going to be coughing a bit. I'm gonna sound funny. I'll probably be all better by like the end of the week, maybe. I'm gonna see how far into this I can go today. There's a lot that goes into making meth. I'm gonna stop talking before I implicate you and myself. Yeah, don't get in trouble on Twitch chat. I don't think they'll let you like talk about that stuff very freely. I'm sorry. There's gonna be a lot of coughing today. I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the store. Be safe. Be safe going to the store. John Pharmacy gave you a whole weed, not just the partial weed. So, I mean, thank you for the head pat, Shiriga. I have taken like two supposedly pretty strong edibles in the past. I've heard the reason that those may have not worked on me. I'm very slim. I'm very slim. I have heard if you do not have a lot of body fat, those don't affect you very well because like the edibles like bind to soluble fat or something like that. I don't know, but those didn't do anything for me. Those didn't do anything. I don't know. I had a buddy at one phase that tried some of the same edibles. He did not have a good time. He did not have a good time. He was like getting really like worried and paranoid the whole time, and I was just there like trying to calm him down. Maybe if I'm going to be coughing in your face the whole stream, maybe I shouldn't try it today. I'll go have dinner and go sleep. Have a fun stream. What's for dinner, Peter Jojo? I hope you enjoy your food. And I hope you sleep well, but I'm curious if you didn't already leave. What's for dinner? I want to know what everybody had for dinner while I was gone. Everybody post your last weeks of dinners here in chat. I'll judge. I'll pick out our dinner winner. But I'm probably not in like the best shape for streaming in general. Sorry, your Discord chat was scaring me. Yeah, they were saying some weird stuff in there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sick. I got like sub 6 hours of sleep last night. I tried to get a nap in and it took me like well over an hour to fall asleep. And I'm just generally not feeling great. I tried to like hang out with some friends over the weekend and just like play some games on my computer and just sit at my computer with them. I got into Valve's super exclusive secret video game that nobody's allowed to know about or talk about, that you can probably just freely look up online. I'm not gonna talk about it more than that, but it's fun. It's fun, and I found that by being at my computer for more than like an hour or two, I was doing bad. I was doing bad, so we might not be here the whole time. Hi Vera! Hi Vera! Thank you for subscribing for the 4th month. Hope you're feeling better, Haru. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I still probably sound real funny. Sorry about that. Try not to burn yourself out too much. Your health should come first. Where's the cold medicine redeem? I don't think Twitch would let me have like cold medicine shots on stream. That would be bad. That'd be bad. Rice, beans, and sausage and salad? That sounds like a pretty okay dinner. Alright, you're supposed to sleep more when sick? I had really bad insomnia last night, LMVs. I had like super bad insomnia. My thoughts were racing in full force last night, but I have considered in the past doing a segment where I don't want to say lecture. Lecture makes it sound bad. Where we discuss particular topics, and that would just be the entire stream. And I was thinking of a lot of those last night while I was in bed, since I couldn't shut my brain up at like past 6 a.m. And I came up with a few topics that might be kind of fun to just do a pure Zatsu stream about. If anybody thinks that would be fun. I think redacted rules, by the way. Hope you enjoyed despite the sick. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I think it's one of those like open secrets at this point. I'm not gonna stream it or anything, obviously. That doesn't fit into like the kind of stuff that I stream, but it's fun. It's a fun game. It's a fun game, and I like how a lot of the different heroes in it play. I had the new KFC chicken sandwich with Kraft dinner. Oh, wait. Is that a thing? I haven't heard about that. Is this like new? I usually keep on top of trying like whatever fast food chicken sandwich slop they put out, because I am a sucker for chicken sandwiches at movies. I am a sucker for that. If you come out with like a spicy chicken sandwich, I will be there knocking down your door. Sorry. I think it's a Canada thing. Oh. I guess I can't have one. Maybe if I like take like a couple hour plane ride and I go over the border. I'm sorry, my American movies. American movies, we're gonna have to riot. We're gonna have to riot, okay? We need to have this. I want to give all of his friends COVID. See, it's funny that you say that, because on Friday, 2 weeks ago, I did not stream because I was actually going to visit a friend. I took a train and went to see a friend who's a couple hours away from me. He got COVID because of my buddy and I that went to visit him. He got COVID. I actually did go around and spread COVID to all of my friends. I wasn't the one that had it, by the way. I got given COVID by my other buddy, the one that I did not take a train to see, and he gave COVID to my other friend and I. So I wouldn't say I was necessarily the one that was spreading COVID, but you know, it got passed around a little bit. What's a train? They're the funny things with the caboose that you sit on. They do the woo woo, and they hold up traffic a whole long time. You know, those things that you never want to run into whenever you're like on your way to work. Sorry about that. I'm maybe thinking we just chat for a bit and don't actually play any video games. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I don't know if I can necessarily handle a full stream today just yet. Borscht jambalaya? Something like that? Normal jambalaya with beets and diced potato? That sounds really good. I have only ever had, like, regular borscht with, like, beets and potatoes in it. It is really super good. It is really super duper crazy good. It was genuinely really good. Thought it would suck. It's just like Kraft dinner on a KFC chicken sandwich. That just doesn't sound like it would. I don't know. That doesn't sound like it would pair well. Hi generic username, how are you? Maybe less Zatsu, more video game would be better if you have COVID and throat and lung issues. While this is true, a large portion of why I stream Alonface, a large portion of why I stream is so that I can hang out with you guys. I'm here to chat with you guys. I'm here to hang out with you guys. I'm here to, I don't know, have a fun time with you, catch up with you, entertain you, be here with you. So, sorry. Mute Five Nights at Freddy's stream. I still need to play Five Nights at Freddy's. I still never have. So, I don't know if I was going to just like maybe not do the chatting part and just play the game and not like talk a whole lot over it. I don't think I would want to do that. I don't think I would want to do that. You guys, I'm sure you guys know by now. You've been here before. I kinda doubt anyone here right now. If you are, hello, welcome in. But I don't think any of you are like new here. You know how I like to chat with you guys. You know how I like to motor mouth and miss jumps and die because of it and stuff. So I think I would rather just chat with you guys than like try to divide my attention. I'm still kind of sick. My ability to multitask is probably not as good as it should be. What's a train? The thing from JoJo? Trains aren't from JoJo! When do they even take a train in JoJo? Is it just in part 5? That's whenever they're taking the train with... What was the turtle's name? Coco Jumbo? Right? Or what? No, the turtle was Mr. President, right? And its stand was Coco Jumbo. Part 2 has a train, right? I think? I forgot part 5 had a turtle. Yeah, they all get inside the turtle! I remember that. Did part 2 have a train? It's been a really long time since I've read part 2. That has legitimately been like forever ago. If there is a train in part 2, I don't remember it. I think there's something like it's not really a major part. It's not really like a major part. There's something with a train in part 7 as well, I want to say, where I remember Lucy Steele and Funny Valentine, I think, were like on a train for a very brief part of it. That's all I remember. It wasn't really like a relevant part. I think that might be like right before Funny Valentine starts getting like inexplicably buff out of nowhere. Because if you guys have read part 7, like he starts out as like a weird little like gremlin man. He's really short. He's really short. He's kind of fat. He's kind of pudgy, and he just turned really like tall and really cool by the end of it for no reason from what I recall. I think they maybe try to hand wave it with like he gets one of the plot elements of that part, and I want to say they maybe try to hand wave it with him getting like taller and less fat because of that. I'm so sorry. I don't know how much of my coughing comes through with my noise filter thing. That was the weirdest and least subtle transformation I've ever seen. Yeah, he's so like tiny and pudgy at the start of it, and then he is like he is one of the more buff JoJo characters, and he is like really tall by the end of it. I don't know how they like. I don't know how they tried to pull that off. I'm back, people. Hi, Zestiel. How was your trip to the store? I have a friend that I only meet when I travel to the other side of the country. The 3 times we've met, we both got COVID. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I have a question for you then, Rumblimo. I have a very important question. This goes for anyone else who's had COVID like numerous times. Is the 3rd time that you get COVID really nasty? I feel like I've heard people say that before. I have had COVID twice now. I've had it twice now. I fear the 3rd time I get COVID. I fear it really badly. Really badly, because like it makes me pretty much bedridden the whole time. It's gotten milder for me each time. Okay, that's good to know, because honestly, I was like bedridden here this past week that I had COVID. Probably a different variant by the 3rd time, maybe. Hi, Wendy Crows. How are you? And I was pretty much bedridden here the 3rd time, but it was way worse for me the 1st time. I was like bedridden and like I could barely move or like do anything. My first couple days that I had COVID here in the last week, like I could barely like stand up out of bed. I was really like shaky and weak and stuff, but after a couple days I was able to like stand up and get out of bed for brief periods of time at least. You could just chat, or if you play video games, just don't speak at all. See, I don't want to be like one of the people that just plays a game and doesn't like talk over it. I don't think that would be fun. I am primarily here. I'm primarily here because I want to hang out and I want to chat with you guys. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's what's important to me, Almofies. But I have some exciting, interesting news, Almofies. I have some very exciting news. I reached out to more artists last night. I have been kind of restless and feeling kind of bad about not really getting any real work done in regards to the VTubing sphere since I've been like basically bedridden. And I reached out to a couple of different artists. And I had one of them get back to me that I reached out to literally last night. They already got back to me this morning and they're like, yeah, I'd love to work with you. I'll be open in May of next year. And I was like, wait, what? I just messaged this person like hours ago. What? That really caught me off guard, Almofies. Also, hi CaloArt30. How are you today? I hope you're having a nice Monday. Sorry. I don't mean to cough in your ears, Almofies. But I don't know. I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited. Did you practice your Nihongo? It's such a good opportunity. I use machine translation. I don't know enough to communicate with an artist. I've had it 3 times, not cut it again since then, but I've had lasting damage for the past 4 years. Hopefully you don't get that. I'm just super sorry to hear that. I know some people, I have been deathly afraid of this. I have been deathly afraid of this. Some people lose their, like, sense of taste, or thank you for the head pat, EV4 Angel. How are you today? How are you today? It's nice of you to drop in. Some people lose their sense of taste, and some people, like, lose their sense of smell. I'm like, deathly afraid of that. I am a big time food lover. I am like #1 food enjoyer in this chat. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. I will out eat you. I will out eat you. You go to a buffet with me, I will be #1 food consumer. I will strike fear into the workers' hearts. And if I were to lose my sense of taste, that would probably like absolutely wreck me. I would probably be like a changed person for the worst for that. I would probably lose like a large part of my reason to live. Like legitimately, I am not exaggerating here. I love food. I love to eat. I love tasting. I love chewing. I guess they couldn't take chewing away from me. I've heard after people that have lost their sense of taste from it, they've largely turned more towards textures for their enjoyment of food, which still sounds okay. I still care a lot about the texture of food, but you can't replace the taste. You can't replace it. Alright, I did my first stream Saturday, and I went like 15 miles in the wrong direction. Well, what do you mean 15 miles in the wrong direction? What do you mean? The third time I was symptomless. I only tested because my friend was sick. Wait, like completely symptomless? You didn't even feel like stuffy or, I don't know, weak or anything? Sorry, I won't, please. Let me get a drink. Let me get a drink. I have some warm lemon ginger tea over here to the side. It helps a lot with my throat and I don't know, my sinuses and stuff. And thank you for the head pat, Prince Anime. And it has the way that I tend to make it is I take like lemon and ginger and throw them in a pot. I cut it up and throw them in a pot and then boil it for ages. Super tasty, super tasty. It can get really bitter sometimes. Pet the sick wolfo. Yeah, don't call me a dog on One Piece. I think everybody has been polite for the most part. I don't think anybody's called me a dog today. And I appreciate it. You gotta be extra kind to me right now on sick. Okami Taro. Yeah, you can call me that if you want. That's not my name, but I'll accept it regardless. Thank you for the head pat, Richard. I had the best Church's chicken I ever had when I got COVID. I think you should try to eat healthier stuff while you're sick. But Church's chicken is pretty good. I think I've only ever had it like one time. I gotta say, in terms of like fast food chicken, I think Popeyes is still probably my favorite. Hi Daz, how are you today? How's your Monday going? Hope Haru's feeling okay despite having the big sick. I don't know. I feel like I'm 60 or like 75% recovered, but I'm still having trouble. Like I'm fatigued. I'm coughing a lot. I'm still congested. I still sound funny. I have a question, Haru. For retro-style VTuber models, do you prefer when the face moves around, or do you like the face textures to snap to different shapes? What do you mean? Do you mean like low poly models? Like low poly models? Or like pixel style models? Because I have seen some of both. And I would say for like a low poly model, I would say I would say I prefer whenever it moves around and stuff. I think. I don't know. I would need to see both side by side. Like I've definitely seen like low poly style models before. It never really occurred to me to pay attention while I was watching them. So you should get an analog PS1 style model that's just a mosaic sensor. I would love to get a low poly model at some point. I don't know if it's some point, but that's further down the line. That's further down the line. I think my next major purchase. I've been talking about this for a while. My next major purchase is probably going to be my next model, and I feel really good that somebody finally got back to me, because so many of these artists have said like they don't work with individuals, and maybe this is rude of me. Maybe this is rude. I reach out regardless. Worst they can do is say no. And I don't know why, because an individual person can assumedly pay just as much as a company if they're willing. I don't know. I don't really fully understand why some artists do not work with individuals compared to like corporations and stuff. Like maybe it's just because individuals tend to be less probably for contract negotiation reasons. Maybe hard to say. It's either reach or branding. There's more weight, less risk to working with a corpo. Yeah, it might be that. I don't know. Like I'm thankful. I am happy that I finally found, literally last night, literally this morning, they got back to me. That feels so crazy. They got back to me that fast. But I am happy to have finally found an artist that seems okay with working with me, despite me being not only a filthy indie VTuber, not only an English VTuber, but also a male VTuber. How terrible. I'm the worst of the worst of the worst. I'm the lowest scum in the world, oh please. I understand why they'd be like that, but I couldn't do it myself. I mean, I think, I don't know. If people are willing to pay the same amount of money, like, it's not going to necessarily get their art out in front of as many people, and I can understand the draw of doing that. In fact, one of the artists that I sent I sent an email to. Hold on. I actually want to pull up my email and read off their exact wording. Like, I'm not going to say who it is. The way that they worded it was like, oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. Okay, so they said, I'm very sorry, I don't accept VTuber projects or personal requests. And then they said in parentheses, this is because I've had some trouble in the past and have experienced mental illnesses, and there are a few benefits. And it's like, oh. Have VTubers been, like, that difficult to work with? Like, I get it. If you have had bad experiences, like, I'm not gonna fault you for that. And I can understand if you're a bigger profile artist. If you are a larger profile artist, it is probably of, like she was saying, it is probably of better benefit for you not to do a project for a VTuber versus, like, if you could do something for, like, I don't know, a big company, or like do an illustration for like a big event or something. That's probably going to pay far better dividends in terms of the people that will see your art and stuff. I don't. I get it. I get that part of it. Sorry about that. Some people can be some commissioners can be tough to work with. I try to be very, very easy to work with. I hope if anybody ever has me like commission them, I would like to be the kind of client where like they would be like, oh, I would absolutely recommend Haru to anyone. I would like to be that kind of client. I'd like to be one where it's like, oh, Haru was super easy to work with, and he was really responsive and really polite, really pleasant. I wanna be that kind of person in One Piece. I wanna be that kind of person in like every interaction I have with others. You know, if I am being a pain in the butt, I want people to let me know. Am I a pain in the butt on One Piece? Am I a pain in the butt? Or am I easy street? Am I smooth sailing? Am I easy to get along with? Copyright for an illustration is also a lot simpler than for a VTuber model. VTuber models seem kind of... How do I put this? They seem kind of tricky in that regard. Like, rights and stuff for VTuber models. If you are not in the VTubing space, if you are not aware of like all of the different kinds of like rights for usage with art and stuff, it can get kind of weird with VTuber models. It can get kind of weird. You're cruising for a bruising? Just kidding, you're pretty swell. All of these, I keep getting random bruises from nowhere. But, I don't know, like, I think, I don't know if I really clarified about this. I'm pretty sure whenever I got my model from my mom, my current art mama, I think she was saying like I have full rights to my model, but I forget exactly what she said, and it's not really to the point right now where I think I'm going to do anything with the model itself that will require commercial rights or anything, but it is a good thing to know. It is a good thing to know. It is a good thing to be aware of, because some people do not automatically include commercial usage rights with their with like if they draw you art for a model, and you cannot have in some cases you will not have the rights to like say I wanted to take my model art and slap it on a t-shirt and be like, here's the official Haru t-shirt. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would not be able to do that. Let me get a drink. Oh, please let me get a drink. My tea's a little bit bitter. I think I maybe left it go in the pot for a little too long. Sometimes easy straight isn't what you want for project work. I like having a legally binding contract saying exactly what I'm signing up for. I will probably go for something a bit more formal and official whenever I get my next model, because my next model is going to be the one that I'm probably going to put a large portion of money into. Hi, Sake Momo. Hi, Sake Momo. How is your Monday going? Sorry about that. Sorry about that, all face. It's either rich or branding. There's more weight or less risk to working with a corpo. Literally bottom of the barrel discount VTuber. I won't phase. I know I am about the least attractive person in the world to work with in terms of like if you are a large artist, if you are a large artist, I am probably not going to get as many eyes on you as even just producing a piece of art and putting it up on your Twitter or something like that. I'm probably not. I'm not gonna get you as much reach as that would even. You could like look at what the biggest trend is right now. Like what's a current like hot thing to make art of? I don't follow all the feet. No, I don't follow all the like Twitter trends. Is it still that Zenless Zone Zero game? I saw a bunch of people were going like wild drawing art of that one for a while. I don't know if that's still like popular or not. I'm not sure. Also, did I say hi to you yet, Mokoken? If not, hi. I hope you're having a Mokoken Monday. VTuber artists get male collaborator plastered on their ex like the Star of David? Huh? Is it bad for them to draw male models? Is it? I guess Zenless Zone Zero is doing okay. I haven't played it at all. I don't know anything about it. To me, it just seems like another, what do you call it? It just seems like another flavor of the month gacha to me. I've never been too into them. Blue Archive seems to remain popular. It's funny that you say that. I saw a post here recently. It was, I think it was from like Japanese Twitter or something like that. It was saying they were calling the Blue Archive section at what was it? At Comic-Con. They were calling it like Stinky Island or something like that. I don't know if anybody else I don't know if anybody else saw the post in question that I'm talking about, but they were calling it like Stinky Island or something like that, because it's like you would go near the Blue Archive section and there would be a bit of an odor. There would be a bit of an odor. It's like the Smash tournament. It's like the Super Smash Brothers tournament. All of these. Sorry about that. Doing good. Just got back from band practice. How are you? I'm a little sick still. I'm a little bit sick. I'm ready to be all better. I don't think we're going to play the game today, Amalfi's. If you're here for the game, I'm sorry. I think we're gonna chat for a bit until, I don't know, until we run out of stuff to talk about. Scammed? I'm sorry! I said like on all of my going live posts, I was like, we'll see how we're doing today. I think I'm gonna maybe like cancel my next, I don't know, 2 or 3 streams. I don't know if I should cancel like all week or not. Hi, Mata Shishiro. Hi. It's Mata Shishiro Monday. It's Mata Shishiro Monday today. Sorry about that. I came for the Haru. I'm sorry, Tetrasaur. I hope you're having a nice Monday though. How are you today? There's a wolf boy in Zenless Zone Zero, just like you. I think I know the one you're talking about. Is he the one that like did the like Chinese dragon dance thing? Gosh, I forget the name of that. I think I saw his like introduction video thingy. Maybe. I might have the wrong character. Will you make a redeem to switch models? I like this model in the old PNG. If I get like a new model, I'm probably going to stick with that one going forward. And the reason for that being, if I'm going to spend like, I don't know, like $2,000 or something on model art alone, Not even counting the rigging, which will probably be like another, like, $1,000 or something. I don't know how much rigging costs. I haven't even looked into that yet. But I will probably just stick to the new one once I get it. But I love this model, Alonphys. I love this model. My mom did a great job on it, especially for the price I paid. Go commission my mom. Go commission my mom. I don't know if she's open now or not. I know last time somebody checked, they were like, she isn't currently open. But it's one of those things. It's one of those things where it never hurts to it never hurts to message somebody and be like, hey, you have a wait list? Can I join it? You know, that kind of thing. I don't think an artist is ever going to be upset about you going like, hey, let me give you money, please. I would like to give you my money. Sorry about that. Also, hi Lexa, how are you? How are you today? How is your Monday going? Thank you for the head pat, Shiraga. I'm still coughing up like chunks. As bad as that probably sounds. Maybe that's too much information. Maybe that's too much information, but I'm still coughing stuff up. I was coughing up blood this week on Alonphys. I was coughing so much, so hard, so frequently that I was starting to cough up blood earlier this week. It wasn't like a ton. It wasn't a ton. That's bad. It wasn't a lot. If it would have been a lot, I would have been scared. I would have been worried. I would have maybe thought about going to like the doctor. Any amount of coughing blood is terrible. It was like less than like a teaspoon of blood. It wasn't a lot. And I haven't been doing it since then. You should seek medical attention ASAP. That's expensive. That is expensive. I noticed you added ROM hacks to your bio. I feel catfished. What do you mean? What do you mean? I have always been very into ROM hacks. ROM hacks are cool. In fact, like, I want to say one of the first few streams that I did was Link to the Past, Parallel Worlds. That was a bad ROM hack. Don't play Parallel Worlds. There is better out there now. You don't have to play Parallel Worlds. You can do better. But that was one of the first games I played. Sorry. You're neat. Hospitals can't force to make you pay. I think it would be very bad for my credit. I think it would be very, very bad for my credit to go to a hospital and not pay it. I think that would be super bad. I'm too new. I haven't seen the PNG. Oh, let me pull up my old PNG. I know we still have a couple of what do you call those? Clips that have my old PNG. Here's my old PNG for anyone who has never seen it. Let me scoot out of the way here. Let me scoot over. Wait, is that way too big? Where is he? Oh, he's too small. He's over to the side. Here's old Haru. Here's old Haru. If you never got to see this guy in action, go check out some of my older clips. I was able to be very emotive. Hydrate. Okay, let me get a drink. That's so cute. Alonphys. Who do you think's cuter? Him or me? Let me get a drink. Thank you for the head pat, Random Pieman. I hope you're having a nice Monday. Haru is cuter? You can't say that. Chibi, I'm sorry, but he's just so colon 3. All Haryas are cute. If you cough a lot and there are flecks of blood, it's concerning. But if there's a teaspoon or more, it's most likely a medical emergency. Is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? I mean, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not coughing up blood anymore, and I didn't die. Credit isn't real. You can just dispute them later. Can you dispute credit issues? Don't make me choose. Let me take a look real quick on one of these. I think I even have like some of my old full streams highlighted. Let me take a look. Oh god, I need to mute this before I start playing in both of your ears at once. Thank you for the head pat, Lexa. Just gaslight them? You can't just gaslight the credit industry. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Let me see. If you ever wanna go to like my essentially VODs, go to the videos tab and then filter by highlights. If you filter by highlights, that will pull up like basically all of them. I have was this back when we were doing? Yeah, I've got stuff here from all the way whenever I was using my first PNG. So if you are interested in checking out a stream where I used my second PNG, it was way more expressive, way more emotive. That one's there for you to check out. That one's there. I was even still playing Alundra back then. That game is so long. That game is so long. But I like my old PNG. If I am ever in a situation where for some reason I can't use my model, I'm gonna go back to using my PNG. I rigged him up myself and he moves and stuff. He moves. Hold on. I think I can actually like can I just like pull him up here real quick? Let me fire this up. Is he gonna show up? Did I get rid of him? Is he back there? Is he behind me? Hold on, let me scoot over. Where is he at? He should be right here. He should be right here. I don't know where he's at. Oh wait, that's me. That's the wrong one. It says he's like off screen or something. Is he just down? Oh, there he is! There he is, a One Piece! What do you think? What do you think? It's him! It's him! Let's put him over here. I can show you. I still have everything like rigged up. These are all controlled by like button presses and stuff, and I haven't used him in a long time, so I'm kind of out of practice with these. But all of the old emotions and stuff that I was doing, these were all just controlled by me hitting a button on my Stream Deck. That is what all of those were. So if they don't really match up to like how I sound or how I don't know, the kind of expressions I'm making over here, that's because I need to I need to press a button. I need to press a button for that. But there he is, One Piece. What do you think of him? What do you think of him? He's got hair movement. He's got ear movement. He's got tail movement. I rigged all of this stuff up myself. Thank you for the head pat, Shiroga. Beast. I've never seen that expression. Which one? You mean this one? This is my like my appalled expression. Thank you for the head pat, Lexa. Thank you for the head pat, Richard. Come back when you're a little richer. I could just have him on screen all the time. He could just be my son. Hold on, let me tinify him. We'll put him over here. We'll scoot him up one layer up so he's above me. We'll put him here. Don't talk to me or my son ever again, Ellen, please. Don't talk to me or my very tiny son ever again. I need to protect him from you. I recommend the Mario E-Reader streams. I like those. Those were fun. Those were fun levels. They're multiplying. I gotta get out the baby and Wumfies. I gotta get out the baby and Wumfies and put on my head and his head. Do you guys remember the baby and Wumfies? Do you remember the baby and Wumfies? Haru must be so sick. His skin is so pale. He's nearly a ghost. That's just what color my skin is. Okay. Okay. This looks like ventriloquism. Sorry about that, Wumfies. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm up for an entire stream. I was hoping I would be better by this week, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you for the head pat, Random Pie Man. Night of the Living Haru. Hi DTW. I'm telling everybody how I'm still sick. I'm real. Oh man, what did I just do? I think I maybe touched something I shouldn't have. Oh man, I was Control Zing and it did not like that. It did not care for that. I'll just pretend. I'll stop touching stuff for now. I'll stop touching stuff. That was kind of scary. Gremlin Haru here to stay. I can still turn Tiny Haru off. But how are you, DTW? The virus has moved to the stream. I won't phase. Some people just end up getting hacked by heck. It happens. It happens. Some people don't have an option. That was like the plot to Doom Annihilation. Not a very good movie. Would not recommend you guys watch that one. I wouldn't even say that one had like the first Doom movie had like a funny factor going. It had a funny factor going where it was, I don't know. It was pretty okay. It was pretty okay in terms of like it had some okay scenes. Hello Haru and young Haru. Hi Blessed. How are you today? I'm so sick. I'm so sick. Maybe whenever the Bloodborne port gets finished, Haru will stream it for us. I won't phase. You don't want to watch me play Bloodborne, do you? You don't want to watch me play Bloodborne. No one likes Bloodborne, right? Right? That's a fake thing. Nobody actually likes Bloodborne. No, I don't really care about FromSoft. No thanks. See, nobody wants to watch Bloodborne. Nobody likes Bloodborne. Everybody here hates Bloodborne. I get it. I'm not a Bloodborne fan. Haru wants to be hit. I can't believe this. I won't phase. If you're gonna strike me, at least don't hit me in the face, please. That's my moneymaker. That's my moneymaker. I need to stay pretty looking. It's like Kino from Slop, like Shadow Tower. I wanna play the Kingsfield game someday. I don't know if this would necessarily be good stream content or not. It's been a long time since I played one. It's been a long time. Let me enhance my son real quick. Phase. You know how I keep talking about how you can have your very own Heckhound puppy? What if he looked like this? Would you be happy to adopt him if he looked like this? Would you be happy to adopt him? Why is he so big? He ate a steak. He ate one steak. And The Rock played a different character for once in his life. I thought the original Doom movie was pretty okay. I thought it was pretty okay. Like, it wasn't a great movie. One of my absolute favorite parts of the movie was how before anything even happened, The Rock wanted to break into the room that had the BFG. He wanted to steal it so bad. He wanted to steal it so bad before anything had even happened in the facility. Let me get a drink going, please. I can't watch anything with The Rock knowing he can't lose. He loses in the Doom movie. He literally loses in it. He's the bad guy. There's your spoiler for today, Face. He's the bad guy. He's the bad guy. Sorry. If you didn't watch it during movie night, you missed out. Can I adopt too? So I'm going to have like I don't know, like 3,007 and a half and 12 plus 40 something 100 dozen baker's dozen puppies. So litters of puppies. So you'll all have an opportunity. You'll all have an opportunity to have as many puppies as you want. Have one dwarf Hecone. He'll be his father's size. He'll be his father's size. Is it fully spayed and neutered as well as shots? No, you gotta take your puppy to the vet. You gotta handle that stuff. I'm sorry. We do not naturally come that way. Oh, it's PNG too, but this is my old PNG model. This is from the before times. This was Haru season 2. This is Haru season 2. What you are currently watching right now, you were in Haru season 3, and I'm really excited. I know some of you weren't here whenever I was talking about this. I'm really excited. One of the really good Japanese artists finally got back to me, and they're like, I will be open in May of next year for a commission, and I will do your live 2D. And I'm like, because I actually messaged this person literally last night, and they got back to me like hours later. And I'm super happy about that. So I'm gonna shop around a little bit more. That's like over half a year away. I mean, it'll give you some time to become acquainted. It'll give you some time to become acquainted with your current model Haru. Does that sound good? You can enjoy this smile for some time. This one right here. Award-winning smile. Oh, please. I like the tiny model a lot, so that's thumbs up. Sorry, I hate being sick. One Piece. It sucks. I wouldn't wish being sick upon anyone in the world. He's got the Gaijin Riz. I call it Gai... I'm not saying that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm fully ready to stream as usual again. Hi Turtle Mama, how is your Monday going? It's okay, Haru. We can put you down and you won't be sick anymore. Always. You don't want to put me down, do you? You wouldn't do that to me, right? You wouldn't do that to me. Let me turn my son back on. Let me turn my son off. You guys don't need to see him anymore. He's going back into the crate until we need him. Every stream further from... Well, what did I say? I didn't say anything that wasn't say so, right? Yeah, he's going back in the crate so we can take him to the old farm up north. How will he contribute to the economy if he's dead? Yeah, I'm a big time contributor to the global economy with my big fat neat bucks on fees. I like to splash my expensive neat cash around. Do you remember me, Haru? Of course I do. Of course I do. I was actually going to show off the art that you drew. I was going to show that off, and all of the other art. I have a surprising amount of art today on One Piece. I have like, what was it? Hold on, let me see. I have, was it like 5 different pieces? I have like 5 different pieces of art to show you today. This was a pretty art-filled week that I've been gone. Art is gonna show art and then go lay back down. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm still sick. I'm still sick, unfortunately. I'll spam him with Quest 64 videos. Owl face. I don't like Quest 64. We'll play the Game Boy Color one maybe someday. Maybe. Quest 64 is not a very good game. I'm sorry. I tried to like it whenever we did like our hour playthrough of it. That was a very grueling hour. I'm doing well. What about everyone else? I'm doing better. But I am still COVID man. I am unfortunately still COVID man. I'm ready for it to be over with on One Phase. I hate being sick. I hate being sick so much. Quick, go post Quest 64 in the Awolfi Cord daily. Also, yeah, there's a link to the Awolfi Cord. If you're not in the Awolfi Cord, hop in there. We have movie nights on Sunday. We're gonna be watching the Mortal Kombat movie this weekend. I think that was from like 1995 or something. I don't know if I should take off the rest of the week or not, Awolfies. I don't know when I'm going to be able to speak better. I hate being away from you guys. I hate being gone. That's why I put out another schedule again so early, because I was like, I think I can sit at my computer and talk and, I don't know, hang out and do stuff with the Awolfies for at least 4 hours. I don't think I can manage it yet. Is that like Pepsi Man? It's similar. There's a Quest 64 randomizer. I think you maybe mentioned that before. How do you randomize Quest 64? Is it like where different enemies show up in random encounters, or is it like the spells you get, or is it everything? Like, I do not have a lot of experience with randomizers. Something like a Super Metroid, like a Metroidvania randomizer makes sense to me because, you know, you can mostly do stuff out of order there. Stuff like a Zelda randomizer makes sense because they have like logical checks for this or that. Something like a traditional RPG randomizer does not really make sense to me because if you randomize that, what's to stop it from being like you're in your tutorial battle and you get attacked by XX420 underscore Sephiroth and he one-shots you? What's to stop that? Like that. I don't know. Maybe I don't have like a good understanding of how randomizers work or something. Spells are randomized at least. You can break the game entirely with this randomizer. I'm looking at the options. What do you mean? What do you mean? Sorry. COVID man, the hero nobody wanted. Awolfies. COVID man may be the hero that nobody wanted. He's still a hero. You said it yourself right there. I have to say, like, COVID did crazy untold damage to the world. It brought a couple of benefits. I think the world is now more prepared for a more severe pandemic in the future. If we ever have like some, I don't know, if we ever have like Black Plague 2.0 Electric Boogaloo, we'll be more prepared for it now. Everybody's not gonna like literally kick the bucket day one. If you are in, I don't know, the tech industry or something, you can probably work from home now. That was a big benefit to COVID. Like, a lot of jobs that were able to, they moved towards remote. So like that's a pretty big benefit there. A lot of different places have been doing better in terms of like, you can, I don't know, get like contactless like groceries and stuff now, where you say, hey, I want this stuff, I'll pay a little bit extra for you to have a dude in your store like walk around and get it all, and then like bring it out to my car and leave it outside my car door, and I'll grab it. Like, there are a few benefits. I was able to work from home even before. I mean, it didn't affect every industry, and it definitely made a lot of industries very, very, very worse. It made a lot of industries very worse. If you are in the healthcare industry, I am so sorry. I have heard ever since COVID, the healthcare industry has been struggling. So many people quit during that. So many nurses, so many doctors, everything is short-staffed. I don't know about where you guys are. It takes months and months and months and months and months. It takes forever as a new patient to get into like a doctor or a hospital now. That was not the case before COVID where I lived. Like, it was like maybe you'd have to wait like a month or two. I have seen wait times greater than a year to get in as a new patient now. Also, thank you so much for the follow. So Lima one. I hope you're having a nice Monday. Also, was that too loud on One Phase? Did that blow your ears out? Do I need to turn that down a little bit? I can do it. I can do it if I need to. No? Okay, I'm glad to hear it. We've already got monkeypox happening. COVID-2 is already well on its way. I mean, that's been ongoing for a while now, hasn't it? I remember hearing about that in the news. That was beginning to kick up back before COVID even started, right? Right? Correct me if I'm wrong there. 72 hours straight from the Iron Lung? No, I can't do that! It's Tuesday for me. I hope you're having a nice Tuesday then. I hope you're having a nice Tuesday. You should at least take this week and see how you feel. There's no rush. We want you to get better and take care of yourself. I don't like being gone from you guys. I'll be honest, I'll be honest. I'm sick. I'm sick, but I'm a needy, high maintenance, greedy little heckhound. I need constant companionship. I need head pats. I need reassurance. I need your caring thoughts with me at all times. Sorry. I'm ready to not be sick anymore. Thank you for the head pat, Richard. We want healthy screaming heart. Okay, hard time's up. 1 hour Zatsu has expired. Sorry. We're gonna keep chatting for a bit. And after that I'll probably go lay back down. And hope I'm less sick in like an hour or 2 or 3. Thank you for the head pat, Lexa. Let me get a drink real quick on One Phase. I'm considered an essential employee, but not the IT security or management. I don't know what that means. Does that mean... Does that mean you have to go into your workplace regardless? This is hashtag just smelly neat things. Just smelly neat things. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. It's crazy that of all years, this is a year a virus comes around again. Maybe everybody will start locking themselves indoors again. Maybe we can have COVID too, Wolfies. Maybe we can have COVID too. Like, it's kind of funny. I was talking about this just the other day. I was like, whenever COVID happened, everybody was talking about like, oh man, I haven't spoken to my friends or my family. I haven't seen anyone in like months, and I'm going insane from the isolation. And for me, it was like, nothing changed. COVID is just business as usual to me. Nothing's really different. And everyone's like, oh man, I'm going stir crazy. I can't take it. I'm insane. I haven't seen another human being for two whole days. And I'm like, do you usually see people that often? Is that like weird for you? That's just like a Tuesday for me. That's just like a Tuesday for me. That's nothing new. It's a new strain, and it's spreading faster than COVID did in places where it's active. Sorry about that, Olympian. I hate coughing in your face. I hate coughing in your face. I know you're all gonna have COVID after this, and I'm very sorry. I'm very, very sorry. I'm kind of fed up with the biannual healthcare scares. They're never as bad as they're made out to be. Thank you for the head pat, Richard. I don't know. I feel like there's always something going on. There's always some sort of new health crisis on the horizon, and I don't know. Until COVID-2 kicks in, like I'm chilling. I'm taking it easy. And I think once COVID-2 kicks in and everybody's like locked in their house, I'll still be chilling. I'll still be chilling. It won't change anything for me. I know it'll be very bad for some people. I know it'll be very, very bad for some people. So some people are going to be like, oh man, I can't deal with the isolation. For me, I'll have you guys. And you guys can always come here with me. We can chat about how nothing has changed for some of us. Wow, it's hard. Hi Sigurd, how are you today? I'm sick. I'm sick today. Did you know the dai in Daijobu means big? There's actually a standard issue Jobu. Is there? Wait. I can't tell if you're making a funny joke or not. Is there really just like a regular Jobu? I can't tell. It means robust? Huh. I learn a little more every day on this. I learn a little more. I have to be there in person and they can be remote. I'm gonna get even fatter this time. I mean, Olympies, think of COVID as that's like that is your feast period, and then after that you can hibernate it all off. You can hibernate it all off through the winter. It's like bears do. It's like bears do. That's why bears put on weight, you know? Chatting, he says, while dying on stream. I'm trying my best. COVID-2, even more damage to society, Electric Boogaloo. I think, I don't know. I think after having been through COVID #1, I think people will be more well-equipped if we have a second similar pandemic. Like, I think people are... How do I put this? People are better equipped for communicating with their friends and family at a distance. I think like people aren't going to be feeling quite as isolated. There's still going to be a lot of that. Don't get me wrong. But I think with everybody having been through COVID already, it won't be as bad. It'll still be bad. A VTuber by trade looking forward to COVID 2 and millions of people being forced back into their homes with only parasocialism to sate their desire for human interaction. Hey, I'm just saying, to me, COVID didn't change anything. I also wasn't a VTuber then. It's kind of funny whenever you think about it, Owenface, how like the VTubing business boomed so much during COVID. Maybe now I don't want to sound weird. I know like conspiracy theories can get a bit out there and stuff. Maybe it was big VTuber that caused the pandemic. Just saying, it's a mighty funny coincidence, don't you think? Maybe VTubing turns you into a VTuber? Huh? What? I don't understand. I'm going insane. Homies left unkissed. There's more worrying for children than adults. Yeah, a lot of kids are probably like people that were in I don't know how long were the lockdowns? Was that like 2 years, 3? I don't remember. I lived through that stuff. Don't remember a thing about it. But however long that was at Owen Face, I think the people that probably suffered the most there were kids that were like in school that could no longer be in school, and suddenly all of their socialization is being heavily stunted. Like, they are in their formative years and they weren't getting to interact with people the way that they probably should have been. Also, hi Molly! How is your Monday going? How is your Monday? I'm still sick. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be around here. Basically, any kid who is in kindergarten got ruined for life. I think they can still like, I don't know, play catch up in terms of sorry. They can still probably play social catch up, but they're gonna need to go out of their way too, and it's going to be rough. I feel bad for anybody that was taken out of school whenever that was a thing. Hers cracked voice. Did my voice crack? All of these? Yeah, sick it, Mario. About to get some stars and do some sick flips. I don't know about that. Chisai Jobu. Yeah, is there like a small Jobu? Is there a small Jobu? Is there like a tiny one? You guys had COVID-1? I only got into it with COVID-19. Yeah, like COVID-19. Well, what happened to COVID-1 through COVID-18? Well, what happened there, Alonvies? What happened? Like, do you think like there was I don't know, was there like a COVID-2 at some point? Did I not get like clued in? Did that whole thing just like pass over me? I think we've talked about this recently. There is this thing. I don't know if it's a thing where you guys live, where there'll be like Lucky Peking restaurant number 5 or something like that, and I've always made the joke, what happened to Lucky Peking restaurant number 1 through 4? And I learned the reason that they do that is apparently because that's like a lucky number thing. like the owner's lucky number is 5, so they call it like Peking Restaurant 5, because that is like their go-to number. Part had COVID before it was cool. COVID 1 through 18 were the prototypes, kind of like Gamma from Sonic Adventure. There was wasn't bird flu or SARS like similar to COVID? I think maybe. I don't know. I'm not medically inclined. I remember I was a blackjack dealer during that time, and the uniform department got flooded with orders because everyone needed bigger sizes. Everybody put on weight. Containing my spiciest of takes. Yeah, let's try not to get too spicy, please. Let's try not to get too spicy here. It's all just fun and games until it's not. Also, hi Higa, how are you today? How is your Monday going? How's your Monday? Mambo number 5. Yeah, it's like what happened to Mambo number 1 through 4? Did they just like record those ones and then like throw it out? They were like, we're not using those. We're not using those ones. He doesn't know how long he's gonna be around. The doctor gives him a couple months at most. I didn't mean it that way. I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I won't phase it. I won't phase. It's time for serious talk. It's time for serious talk. If I ever got diagnosed with like a serious illness, would you guys want to know? Would you guys like want to know? I would feel bad to like put that knowledge on you guys. I think that would really like make me feel bad to let you guys know. I think like maybe after I like kick the bucket or something, I'd have like one of my friends go like, yeah, by the way, Haru died. But I think if I was like in the process of like kicking the bucket, I don't know if I'd like want to let you guys know. That might be too much. That might be too much. It must have been weird to expect going to a high school and not step foot in the building. Was it that like long? Was it like a 4-year stretch? That's how long high school is, right? 4 years? Could you like were there a group of people that like went to high school the year COVID happened and they never got to like step foot inside of the building? That would be weird. That would be weird. I dropped out of high school on face. I dropped out of high school, but I at least stepped foot in the high school. At least once. The 19 in COVID-19 is named based on the year it was first reported. But what about COVID 1 through 18? What happened to COVID in like the year of 18? Like, we didn't discover COVID in like the year of 19. It should be COVID 2019 then, by that logic, right? Right? Think about it. You gotta use your big wrinkly brain up, please. Peking? Did you say Peking? You're in King Duck? Is it not Peking? Is that not how you say that word? It's like Pecking? Is it? Pecking? I have always heard people say Peking. I have always heard that. Am I being like gaslit gate captain girl boss right now? It's Peking. Oh, okay. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I don't like being gaslit about this on One Face. I don't like being gaslit about saying things the wrong way. COVID 1 killed the dinosaurs. Urine Monarch Duck. The other restaurants got shut down by the health department because they had the Peking running them on One Face. Leave it as a message as a prank. That would be mean as heck to like have my, by the way I'm dying, like I wouldn't do that. That That would be a very mean-spirited joke. You gotta put it lightly, like, I've got a floppy lung, guys. I inhaled a little bit too much of my tail fluff on phase. Hedgers and mowers? Huh? Maybe. It would help to know to enjoy the time we have left. Maybe. We'll think about it. We'll think about it if we ever get to the point where we have a serious life-threatening illness. God forbid we ever get to that point, Awomfies. It's pecking. I speak Japanese. Is that how, like, the Japanese would say it? Okay, Awomfies. I'm thinking maybe I show off the art and then I go lay back down. I'm feeling sick. Harder go rest. Yeah, let me get a drink, show off our art, and then I'll go lay down. Restaurants 1 through 4 got shut down by the health department and had to keep changing their name to avoid penalties. I don't think you'd be able to get around it that way. I don't think so. Okay, let me scoot out of the way here. Fan art number 1. Actually, let me start out with the video that Richard made first. Let me start with that one, because 1, it was really cute, and 2, it's a video, so I kind of had to separate it. This was super cute. I was gone for the weekend, and then I came back, and Richard posted this in the Awompie Court Awompies, and I felt kind of bad because then, like, I didn't even return to streaming right after that. Let me kill. There's a bot trying to do the thing here. The auto mod actually caught that bot. The auto mod's good, but here's the video. Wait, hold on. My big fat self is in the way. Check it, Awomfies. Check it. Hi, Pepperoni Man. How are you? That's me, Awomfies. That's me. I thought this was the cutest thing ever. This is so cute. What do you think, Mizuki Quest? I thought this was adorable. Man, we suck at spelling. I felt so bad after I saw this, and I was like, oh, I'm sick. Am I going to be able to actually, like, stream? Am I actually going to be able to stream? We got no hands. Awomfies. You have the biggest, strongest, manliest, or smallest, cutest hands, if you prefer to go that direction, that I have ever seen. Trust me. You've got perfectly manicured hands. You take great care of those things. We got big dirty gripplers. Please don't say grippler. I don't know why. I do not care for grippler. I love that one of the balloons is popped. Why are all these bots trying to get in today? It took us a lot of practice to organize the dance. Awomfies. I love you guys. And thank you so much for this, by the way, Richard. The bots are here to welcome me back. I can't see the bots. That's because they're not getting through the auto mod. They're getting stopped before they even get their foot in the door. This next one was this was like a gift com on Skeb from iTrauma. Let me blow this up more. This one's cute. Oh, please. This one's cute. Let me see. Do I have? Oh gosh, what am I doing? Skeb. I think they were. You may something. Oh gosh, I should have had this pulled up. I retweeted this one. If you want to find the artist, you're gonna have to go look it up. Are you? When are you gonna update the Google Drive? I can do that. I can do that, like, probably while I'm sick. I can probably manage that while I'm sick. If you guys are not aware, I do have a Google Drive link in the Awomfi cord. This is again another reason that you should join the Awomfi cord, by the way. This is another reason you should join. I have a Google Drive link to like all of my fan art. I save all of it. I keep all of it. And it is all available there. You can all go grab like any of it at any time if you want to, like, I don't know, use it for something. I love that. I want all of you to be able to access that whenever. So I'll probably maybe update that like sometime this week. That's not too hard for me to do. I was kind of holding off on that one until I made the website that I've been working on, but in between being sick and in between just like generally being busy, I have not made as much progress on that as I would like to. My weekend was busy, and then like I've been sick all week, so I haven't made any progress on it recently. Unfortunately, but the www.heckhound.gov is on its way. Eventually, I have not given up on that project. I have not given up on that one. And here's the background list version of these. Here's the background list version. I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot of these. It's cute. It's cute. And if any of you ever want to like commission any art or whatever, if you want to like go to your favorite artist and be like, hey, here's my favorite Heckhound, will you do some art of him? Run wild, be free, do whatever you'd like to do. The sky is the limit. Commission your heart out. Thank you for resubscribing for the second month, Sigurd. I appreciate it. And thank you for the head pat fully. Like, I had some people approaching me asking if they could do like, I've had like 3 or 4 separate individuals approach me and ask if they could do like not safe for work of me and stuff. That's fine. That is fine. Do whatever you would like, Awomfis. This is my official statement on that. So these were gift comms from iTrauma, who is not here right now, but he commissioned the other one as well, Awomfis, the one that I can't stop showing off because it's so cute. It's so cute. I love this one so much. It's so cute, Awomfis. This is like the single best thing I have ever seen. I love this one so much. Making not safe for work of Haru just before he dies of dysentery. I don't have dysentery. Okay, I have COVID. But if you happen to see this, iTrauma, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you a million times. Did you get any of those asking for a friend? I have had one piece of not safe for work done. There is one out there. There is one. There is one, Awomfis. And then there is this as well. There is this. Richard made this because I played the CDI Zelda. He made this. This is me as Link. This is me as Link. Do you like it, Awomfis? I forgot about that. I didn't. I'll grab my stuff. The resemblance is uncanny. Awomfis. Does this look like me? Give it to me straight. Here, let me open my mouth up. What do you think? Do you look similar? I mean, I'm so hungry, I could eat an Awomfi. I can see the resemblance. No! Awomfis! No! But I love it. I love it. And it makes me think back to the one that I did. I really like that one. I really like that one. Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. Some of you have maybe not seen that. Where do I have that one tucked away? Generic username name requested that one. Yeah, there's us on Wolfies. There's us, you and me. You're Zelda and I'm Zelda and you're Link. Corporate wants you to find 10 differences between these two images. I love this kind of stuff. Haru's immune system is under attack by the evil forces of COVID. You killed me! Good. And this one was by FHA. This one was by FHA Elmfies. This was posted in the Elmfie Cord. This was again like last week, right before I got sick. I feel bad. I feel bad. So many of these have been like sitting around for like a week or so, and I haven't had the opportunity to like show them off or anything. I feel bad, Elmfies. I appreciate any and all fan works at all. If you make a doodle, you got Venonat eyes. I like Venonat. Venonat's cute. Venonat's cute. But if you ever make like anything, please don't be afraid to show it to me. I don't care if it's like a doodle. I don't care if it's like if you make Harumizuki dot wave. I don't care if you're making Haru swallows a Lego .mp4. I would love to see it. I would love to see it on One Piece. I just saved you from COVID. You did not. We need to tag Haru on building. Maybe don't do that one. Maybe don't do that one. Don't do anything that's gonna get you in trouble on One Piece. I care about you guys. I care about you guys, alright? Haru, stop dying. I know, I'm trying. Most of these were by Richard here. This is your choice on One Piece. Let's see some characters in chat. Why eggs? Why eggs? No! You're not all supposed to start spamming eggs. Only in trouble if I get caught. I don't understand. What I don't get on One Piece is how do people do those giant like graffiti things where it's like an entire wall or like down the side of some building? How do they do that in like one night without getting caught? How do they do that? Spare him. Spare him. One Piece, you wouldn't turn up like that, would you? You wouldn't turn me into a steak, right? Lots and lots of hours, lots of ducking from cars. What about like the ones where they're on the sides of buildings and there's like no way they could have done it outside of like, I don't know, dangling off of the roof or something? Hi, that genie problem. How are you today? How's your Monday? I'm sick. I'm sick. Doing a mural is a lot different than a tag or a throw up. What's a tag and what's a throw up? Throw up is what I do whenever I'm really sick. That's what I do. Have you seen? There was someone who did it to the side of a whole skyscraper / apartment. How? How do you manage that? This gives dog food a different meaning. On One Piece, I'm not a dog. You put on a hard hat and yellow visibility jacket so people assume you're being paid to do it officially. That was actually all the fan art. That was all the fan art. I apologize. I thought that was going to take a bit longer than that. Tag is you're it. Throw up is what you do when you're really sick. You're it now, Movies. You're it now. I have tagged you, and you're gonna have to chase me down and tag me back. I'll just be laying in bed with one of the little like ice packs on my head. That'll be our game of tag. Hold on, I gotta put this guy over here. I really love this guy. I really love this guy, Elmfies. So much. Graffiti artists are a different breed. I mean, that's gotta be a rough thing because you can't get a lot of like opportunities to practice that, right? Like I don't really understand like how do you get the opportunities to like practice that on the sides of buildings, you know? A tag is when someone just sprays their name really quickly, no art involved. A throw up is a bit more decorative, like bubbly letters. Those are the ones I'm used to seeing. That's the thing. The streets are where you practice. But I don't know. Wouldn't you get in trouble for that? I don't know. I don't get it. I grew up in the middle of nowhere. I don't get this stuff. Thank you for the head pet fully, Jetty. Okay, Almonfizz. Okay. Are you gonna hate me if I go lay down? Are you gonna hate me if I don't stream for like, I don't know, maybe the rest of the week? Are you gonna hate me? Are you gonna hate me? Please arrest Haru. Is like Fuse or something weird? I used to see this one guy's tag all over the city, even on the sides of trucks. Thank you for the head pet, Richard. Well, we won't, Haru. We need you to rest. Okay. I'll do it. Let me get a drink and let me see who can we raid into today. Who can we raid? I could send you to Yuffie. She's playing Tomb Raider. You could get some retro games for today. Let me get a drink and then I don't know, maybe we'll head over there. Hi Ranma. Thank you for the how are you today? Haru. It isn't the retro Tomb Raider, it's a trap. Oh, is it the new one? Is it the new Tomb Raider? I was about to raid into her thinking it was going to be the retro one. Okay, let me see. Let's hit raid. Let's go to following. I haven't tried any of the new Tomb Raiders. I don't know if they're like any good or not. Let's see. I could send you guys to Riona. She's playing Voices of the Void. I could send you to who's playing a retro game? That's why you guys are here, right? We could raid Charlotte. She's playing Pokemon Emerald. Do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see Pokemon Emerald? Harutomo. I'm scared to read Harutomo. I don't know like basically any Japanese. Even if he speaks English and stuff. Like I don't want to send you guys into a Japanese stream. I know like 90% of you. I know like 90% of you probably don't speak any Japanese. Pokemon. He has a chat translator. Let's raid Charlotte. Let's go raid into her. Okay. What should our raid message be? Let's do. Should we do like COVID raid? Should we do maybe sick kick hound raid? What about that? I hate being sick. Okay, let me start the raid on Almonfizz. COVID raid. I just got home. I'm sorry. I'm sick. I need to go lay down. Yeah. Let's do. Thank you for the follow, Calart. I'll almost certainly be better by Monday. Almost certainly, like next Monday. I might try to stream again later in the week. We'll see. Let's do Haru 19 raid. Haru 19 raid. This is your raid message for the day. I'm sick. I'm COVID. Literally cancel your streams and get better, you dumb dog. I'm not a dog. So I'm glad I get to spend a little bit of time with you all, Wolfies. We get to chat for like 2 hours or so. I'm glad I got to see all of you. Thank you for the head pat, Richard. Explain this. We've talked about that one. We've talked about that one. If you're in the Awomfi corridor, if you follow me on Twitter, I'll update if I'm going to stream sooner than next week. But if not, have a great week, Awomfis. I love you. Take care. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you when I see you.